live. I would like to welcome you all from a beautiful Ankara day, and I would like to welcome you all to our first online press meeting organized by UNICEF. Today, we have gathered to undersign a very significant cooperation, which is highly meaningful for our works conducted worldwide for the children. Soon, the UNICEF representative to Turkey, Philip Domel, will be appointing Cedi Osman as UNICEF National Goodwill Ambassador. And before that, I would like to make a reminder to the members of the press. Please use the Q&A section on the screen to ask your question, and we will later have a Q&A session. Please remember to add your names and your organizations. We have English and Turkish broadcast, and we also have sign language interpretation available. If you may now allow me, I would like to invite our guests, the representative to Turkey, Philip Duhamel, and our national basketball player, representative in NBA Basketball League, Cedi Osman. Welcome you both.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sema Hanım.
Eğer izin verirseniz sizlere...
If you allow me, before giving the floor to you, we have prepared a short video, especially for today, for the cooperation between Cedi and UNICEF. Let's see it, and we will then resume our talk.
Evet. Umarım filmimizi beğendiniz.
I hope you have enjoyed the video. It was a very brief and short video, and I hope that you have enjoyed it. First of all, I would like to give the floor to UNICEF representative to Turkey, Mr. Philip Domel. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sema Hanım. Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us this morning to this very special event, special in its format because it's conducting online, unfortunately, because of the COVID pandemic. But special because today a remarkable Turkish young man is joining UNICEF and is joining forces with UNICEF. As many of you know, UNICEF benefits around the world from the support of celebrities, whether they come from the entertainment industry, the arts sector, or the sports, etc. UNICEF is lucky to benefit from their support. They are celebrities very carefully selected for their moral values, the high standards of their behavior, the way they embrace the values of UNICEF and its very particular and special mandate for children. They are also selected for their commitment to the cause of children and their willingness to engage their time, their energy to support the cause of children and promote the rights of children around the world. Because of their popularities, of course, celebrities can reach out to a very large audience. They can reach out to the public opinion. Their celebrities very often resonate very well with children and young people, and they can be advocates. and supporters of the cause of children around the world, with one objective, which is to make the world, to contribute, making the world a better place for children, together with UNICEF and its partners. So their ability to reach out to a larger public, to be the voice of children, is absolutely essential to the realization of child rights and to UNICEF. And I'm sure you would all agree with me that Cedi Osman has all that. The commitment, the drive, the reputation, but also the kindness and humility which is required in this work. And I had the privilege to, as you might have seen in the short video, which was an introduction to our event today, I had the privilege to travel with JD in the field, see him interacting with children and young people. And JD, I could not think of a better choice these days for a new UNICEF National Goodwill Ambassador in Turkey. So it is a really, really great pleasure to welcome you to the UNICEF family, to appoint you as a UNICEF National Ambassador in Turkey, focusing on young people and on sports. And I'm sure a lot of young people around Turkey today, but beyond, because your celebrity and your fans are around the world today for your performance with the Turkish national team of basketball, but also with the Cleveland team, where you have become a very key player. But above everything, Cedi Osman is a wonderful role model for young people and children in Turkey. The hard work, it's not easy to become such a high-level sportsman and basketball player. It takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of commitment, it takes a lot of energy, and I'm really glad, JD, you decided to make this available to children and young people in Turkey. Today, Cedi Osman is joining Tuba Büyüküstün as a national Goodwill Ambassador in Turkey, and I think it's a wonderful combination, having JD and Tuba as the voices and faces for UNICEF in Turkey will no doubt contribute to promoting child rights, to continue advocating for the importance to invest in children, to protect children, and do anything possible to make this world a better place for children. So JD, welcome to the UNICEF family. Hoş geldin JD, and I very much look forward to this great partnership between you and UNICEF, and I know a lot of children and young people will benefit from your efforts and your work. So once again, JD, welcome to UNICEF. Thank you very much.
Çok teşekkür ediyoruz Sayın Philip.
Thank you very much for your kind words, Mr. Philip. You have given them a great and warm welcome. Now we would like to hear from Cedi on such a beautiful day. Well, first of all, I would like to thank you, Philip, for your nice words. Welcome all. Welcome to our online press meeting. I am really pleased and proud to be here today. Our roads crossed with UNICEF family 2 years ago, and within the 2 years, we undersigned great activities, and I will believe that we will do much better ones. And I would like to thank the entire UNICEF family for giving me this opportunity. As you all know, I am in the sports area. I do play basketball, but whenever the children are involved, I want to take part there as well. And you have given me this opportunity. Therefore, I am really pleased and really honored. We have great dreams, and I believe that we will realize those dreams with you. I can't really say how happy and how excited I am. Wish you were here with me. You could see my excitement. But due to the pandemic, we were not able to gather physically. I am aware that being the National Goodwill Ambassador of UNICEF is a big responsibility, and hopefully, I will do my best. And I promise that I will do my best. I would like to extend my gratitude to Philip, Sema Hanım, and Tülay Hanım, as well as all the other UNICEF colleagues who have appointed me as the Goodwill Ambassador. And I would like to thank my friends on the team who also welcomed me very warmly. I am really looking forward to the activities that we will be doing with the children. Thank you very much for your nice words, Cedi. We would like to welcome you on board. And in such a meeting, we didn't want to do something without the children, but due to the pandemic, we received the questions from our kids in videos. And the questions are addressed to Jerry and Philip both. So we will now listen to the video questions. The first question comes from Gülcan, and the question is for you, Jerry. Let's hear Gülcan's question.
Herkese benim adım Gülcan Paksoy. Gaziantep
This is Gülcan Paksoy. I am a third grade student at Gaziantep High School. My question is to my big brother, Cedi. How did you really succeed both in education and in sports? And what would you recommend to the young students like me who are involved in sports field as well? It is a beautiful question, Gülcan. Thank you for the question. Sports is a part of our life for sure, and education is indispensable to our life. And anything that you do does not really prevent you from being educated. We might be doing the sports, but we will have to stop the sports at a certain age, but the education will follow us throughout our life. I am 25 years old now, but I keep my being educated. I keep learning new things. Education should be in the center of your life, but the sports should be part of your life. And this is highly important. I have always mentioned this. When we traveled to Gaziantep, I told the children that the education should come first, then sports should be coming. Because as I said before, you have to say goodbye to sports at a certain time, but you will need education during your entire life. So it should be the center of your life, but you should, of course, continue sports on the other hand. And once you are able to maintain the both of them, it will be really great, and I believe that everyone can do this. Thank you very much for the answer, and we would like to thank Gülcan for the question. The next question is for Philip, and Harika is asking the question. Let's hear her question now.
Herkese merhaba, ben Harika.
Hello everyone, this is Harika. I am 18 years old. Before asking my question, I would like to send my greetings to Philip and Jerry. My teammates sent their greetings as well. My question is for Philip. UNICEF is a great organization helping the children across the world, and you're working for this great organization. What are the best parts and the most challenging parts in working for UNICEF? Thank you for your answer in advance.
Thank you very much, Harika. This is a very difficult question to answer in 1 minute, but let me try my best. The great part, or the greatest part, is actually to be working for children and young people. Dedicating your professional life to the service of children is, as I regularly tell my colleagues, it's not a job, it is a privilege. And indeed, working for the education of children, working for the protection of children, making sure that they have access to medical assistance, vaccination, water, good nutrition, is absolutely essential. And societies should always put their children first. And this is what UNICEF is committed to, and this is what I have dedicated my professional life to. And this is by far a great, great part. Now, the difficult one is that you are also confronted with terrible suffering that children have to endure, whether it is in conflict areas where war are breaking up, whether it is due to natural disasters where children are always the first to suffer and the first victims. And realizing that because of many limitations, you cannot do what you know is required to do, because you cannot do it fast enough, or for multiple reasons, because you cannot prevent children from being victims of violence, abuse, of exploitation. This creates a lot of frustration as well. But at the same time, that's where also we find the motivation to continue, and that's why we need all to join forces and bring all the energies together so that we can do better for the children and do more for the children of the world. But thank you very much for your question, Harika. Yes.
Harika ve Filip'e de çok teşekkür
We'd
ediyoruz.
like to thank Harika and Philip as well for the question and the answer. It has been a great answer to the question, and the question was already great. Now we will hear Emin's question, and Cedi will answer.
Ben Muhammed Emin Dost, 15 yaşındayım.
Hi, Cedi. I am 15 years old. My name is Mohammed Emin. I am a second grade student at high school. What was your biggest dream as a kid? Did you realize this dream, and did you ever think that you would play in the NBA league one day? Emin, thank you very much for this nice question, firstly. Actually, I have a funny story around this. Both my parents were former basketball players, and I always wanted to be a pilot when I was a kid. It looked very cool to me, and I'm sure that every kid has once thought of becoming a pilot, but due to my parents, I started basketball. And after starting playing basketball, I of course set objectives for myself, and my biggest objective was to go to NBA and play in that league. And this journey was not easy at all. It was not really easy. As Philip said, you have to put a lot of efforts, you have to work and practice a lot, but it applies to any job, not only for basketball. Professional basketball might look easy when you look at it from outside, but it is not easy at all, because millions of people are making the same dream, but just a very few people, a handful of people can really succeed. I always care about being happy, because sometimes we are unable to realize our dreams. It is very natural, but as long as we do our job, or by liking our job, by loving our job, we can always be happy. I always dreamed of playing in the NBA league, and that's why I worked for. Now I have greater dreams, and I'm working for those dreams, and hopefully I will make sure that they come true as well. Thank you. Thank you, Emin and Cedi. Now the next question is from Bahattin, and it is for Philip. And we are also expecting the questions from the members of press. This is the last question from the kids addressed to Philip. Hello, this is Bahattin Mohammed. I am 16 years old. I am a second grade student at high school. I would like to ask a question to Mr. Philip. UNICEF is cooperating with these celebrities. why do you really cooperate, and what qualities do you look for appointing someone as the goodwill ambassador?
Thank you. Thank you very much, Bahedin. Why do we use celebrities? Why do we partner with celebrities? It's because they are celebrities in the sense that their name, their image allow them to reach out to millions of people. Whether they are very successful and very famous sportsmen like Cedi, or whether they are famous actors or actresses or artists in general terms, their name and their image allow them to reach to millions of people in the public opinion. What they say will be seen, will be heard, will be by people, will be relayed by the media. And when these celebrities decide to use their voice and their reach out to support the cause of children, to become champions and advocates for the promotion and the protection of child rights, then it's hard to think of a better partnership between UNICEF and celebrities. So, of course, they are carefully selected. They have to be respectable people. Their behavior has to meet with the values that the UNICEF mandate carries. It's very important. And they have also to be willing to, in spite of their very, very busy professional schedules, they have also to be ready to make time available to do things with UNICEF, give their time, give their energy, very often travel long distance and long hours. And this is a great contribution to the work of UNICEF globally. And let me conclude in making it clear that they do this for free, actually. They give their very precious time, their energy, again, in spite of very, very demanding professional life already. They give this for free to UNICEF, and they give this for free to children and young people around the world. And to me, I'm always very grateful, but also very respectful of this type of commitment from people who are very busy. And I'm so glad we can count on their support, and here we can count on Cedi's support.
Thank you very much, Mr. Philip, for this valuable contribution. Now, I will move on with the questions from the members of media. The colleague has not mentioned the organization. The question is, what is your biggest dream for the kids in Turkey? The question is for Cedi. Actually, every kid deserves to be happy. I want to make sure that every child is happy, and I will do my best as always. I do have my own basketball academy, and I am trying to help every kid as much as I can. I try to spend time with them as long as I am here. And I believe their dream is important to all of us. As the UNICEF family, we are here to realize their dreams. I don't know what our plans are with UNICEF right now. We can discuss them once we gather again. But I'm sure both Sema Hanım and Philip have made great plans, and I'm looking forward to meeting the children. I'm really excited and happy. Thank you very much, Cedi. I want to refer the second question to Philip. It is a very similar question indeed. What will you do in Turkey with Cedi, and will you take Cedi to the other countries as well? The question is for you, Mr. Philip.
we will use JD's time as much as he's willing to give us, for sure. Yes, as you have seen in the video, JD has already committed his time and energy to UNICEF in multiple ways, and since 2018. And now he is officially a national goodwill ambassador, and I'm sure we will continue reaching out to children from Ankara, but also going to the field, going to where programs are being implemented, where children and young people are benefiting from these programs, but also will benefit from the role model that JD represents. As JD mentioned earlier, I was really impressed when this crowd of young people were surrounding JD in the field in Gaziantep, and when JD was explaining them how important education is. For the parents on this call, you know that sometimes it's very difficult to be heard from your children. But sometimes when the same message comes from somebody else, and somebody they respect or they see as a role model, the message sticks and is well received. So in a nutshell, we will continue definitely traveling, reaching out, meeting with children and young people so that they can benefit from the good words and experience JD can share with them. And I'm sure, JD, we will keep you very busy, and I very much look forward to your work with us. Thank you.
Çok teşekkürler Filip.
Thank you very much, Philip. Nejat Hazar asks a very identical question. He is from Anadolu Agency 1. For how long will this cooperation continue? Will it cover only the children in Turkey, and in which fields will you be working, Jerry? So this is an identical question, but we will be very happy if you could answer, Jerry. I think Philip should answer this question, really. Okay, let's hear from you, Philip.
Thank you. This cooperation will last as long as it works, and I believe it's going to be a very long cooperation. And whatever JD gets involved in, when he puts his voice as an advocate for children, as a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador, his voice is not only reaching young people and children in Turkey, because he is a very famous basketball player, and his voice, his name are very much recognized and appreciated well beyond Turkey. And I'm sure there are a lot of your fans in Cleveland today, JD, well, when they wake up in a few hours, who will be extremely pleased to see you taking this commitment with UNICEF. UNICEF is a global organization. UNICEF is working in 190 countries and territories around the globe. So we are literally a global organization, and JD today has joined the global family. And so JD's name will resonate well beyond Turkey indeed.
Bu arada ne kadar isterseniz ben buradayım.
I will be here as long as you want from me, by the way. I should state that as well.
Great.
İkinize de çok teşekkür ediyorum.
Thank you both. Volkan Günak from TVBU Spor. The question is for Cedi Osman. In NBA and American basketball, there are many campaigns to engage the kids in the play and sports. Can you give us a few examples? Actually, there are too many examples. I would say the most beautiful ones are the All-Star games. During the All-Star week, part of the basketball players attend, but the projects they do, especially for the kids, they are involving them in the matches, they are involving them in the competitions, and this is one way of engaging the children, which I admire a lot, because in every state of the USA, kids are attending a kind of sports. It might be the baseball, it might be American football, it might be basketball. So the families, the parents over there really care about their kids attending sports. So I would like to reach out to the Turkish children in Cleveland. There are around 1,000 to 1,500 Turkish community in Cleveland, and I have gathered with them many times. My biggest dream is to help them as well, and hopefully that dream will also come true one day.
Ben inanıyorum bu hayallerine
I believe
gerçekleştireceğine
that
ilgili.
you will
Çünkü
also realize that dream.
bana geliyor.
Another question for you.
Çok gençsin ve
We know that you're very young yet, and there are long years ahead of you, and I wish all the best to you. What is your plan once your career comes to an end? And do you think we will see you with UNICEF for a long time, like David Beckham? And do you like to take part in such activities more? Surely, I really want that. As I said before, my sports career will come to an end, even if I don't want. And I always want to take part in UNICEF family. As I said, I have my own academy. I have great dreams for my academy as well. There are kids in the academy, and there are really talented children in Turkey. And I would like to help as everyone as much as I can. And once I quit basketball, I would like to be part of UNICEF, and I would like to help each and every kid as much as I can. Uh, as I said, every child deserves to be loved, every child deserves to be happy, and I'm always ready to do my best. Thank you very much, JD. We really sincerely feel that you will commit yourself. Another question: when you go on the field with UNICEF, when you are with the kids, what was the memory that touched you the most? Can I hear the question once again? When you are on the field with UNICEF, we saw it in the video. Can you tell us a memory which impressed you a lot? Can you please share something that remains in your mind from the field trip? Actually, they had the confidence to play a game with me. When I went to Gaziantep, I played basketball with the kids, and everyone was really confident. They were saying, "Let's play a match, brother." And it was really great to see their confidence, because it might sound strange to you, but actually having the confidence at a very young age, saying that it doesn't really matter who you are, I want to play against you. So it is a really great thing, and I always remember that, because I always think that if we do not have self-confidence, it will be difficult to achieve something, because there will always be challenges in front of us, and we can only overcome those challenges by believing in ourselves and by working hard. Therefore, their initiative to play against me was really great. And of course, the foods in Gaziantep were really great. We can visit those restaurants again if you like.
Filip'te ben de çok mutlu oluruz ve
And we
ediyoruz.
would be really happy to
Gerçekten
go there with you.
konuşmamız
And Philip would be very happy too as well, I believe. Hopefully we will go there and embrace the kids again. Another question to you from Mehtap Hanım.
sosyal yardım çalışmalarına
She
etkisi
says,
olan
do you believe that the celebrities are involved in the social aid projects as much as needed? And what enabled you to be interested in such social activities? I believe everyone wants to be helpful, but I would say it could be more. More could be done. We should unite. We should do it all together. We have seen that we are able to do it. Why should we not do it every time possible? We have great facilities available to us, and as long as we can make use of those facilities, we can be helpful to all the kids. I am doing my best, really. I really love the kids, so I believe, I hope that everyone, it doesn't really matter if you are a celebrity or not. What matters is to cooperate, because as a country of 80 million people, we have seen what we can achieve once we are united. As I said, it doesn't matter if you are a celebrity or not. I believe everyone should be engaged in such activities. Thank you, Jerry. The next question is from Cengiz Yeşilyurt, and he says, what did education change in your life? It might be in the professional sense, and how does it feel to be a role model for the children? Philip, I'm sorry for answering all those questions. I'm receiving all those questions. Sorry for that.
I'm very happy you're doing it. You're doing it very well. So.
Buradaki eğitim benim aslında şöyle bir önem
Actually,
sağladı.
education allowed me to reach out. As I always say, basketball has always been part of my life, and education has always been the center of my life. Firstly, I was able to have a world view, and I'm really proud that the children are seeing me as a role model. I am aware of my responsibilities, and whenever I gather with them, I am really happy. I always want to help them. I always want to answer their questions, and if I am able to help them, I am quite happy for that. Actually, there is much to learn, not only for me, but for everyone. The education is highly important, but I am really being happy and proud when they see me as a role model.
Çok teşekkür ediyoruz Cedi. Bir sorumuz da Filip'e geldi. Diyor ki
We have one question for Philip.
Osman Bey Adana'dan yazıyor.
Osman Bey from Adana.
UNICEF'in Türkiye'de yaptığı çalışmalar neler? Adana
What activities are being conducted in Turkey by UNICEF, and do you have any specific activity that you're planning for Adana province?
Yes, let me try to be concise on that. UNICEF has a full program in Turkey, and actually a new country program for 5 years will start in January 2021. So in a few months from now, this program has recently been approved by the UNICEF Executive Board in New York in September. So. And this program will be focusing on the main issues affecting children. There will be a large component looking at education and supporting the government of Turkey in with the access to a quality education of a whole range of children in Turkey, from preschool education, so what we call in our jargon early childhood education, so pre-primary kindergarten school, up to grade 12 and end of secondary school. And looking at all kinds of issues, children out of school, children with disabilities who need to have more access to education, etc., etc. Another big element would be to look at young people and how we can equip young people better with the right skills for them to be better prepared to enter the job market, to find spaces on the job market, or to create their own businesses and their own enterprises as well. And making sure that they are equipped with the right skills for life. It doesn't mean everyone needs to end up with a PhD in education, but everyone should be equipped with the necessary skills to enter life and become a productive and a full member of society. We are looking at issues related to health and nutrition as well, from immunization to nutrition as well. And on both sides of the spectrum, there are issues on nutrition tending to overweight and obesity among children and young people, for instance, that need to be addressed as well. We're looking at social protection, making sure that we support the Turkish authorities in having strengthen and better reaching out social protection systems and network, as well as child protection networks to protect children who have been exposed to abuse, who have been exposed to violence, who have been exposed to exploitation, and prevent this from happening, and help children who have been victims of that. In a nutshell, this is the big priorities for the UNICEF program, and we do have national strategies because UNICEF has been in Turkey since 1951, so we have been in Turkey for a long time, and we have been partners with Turkey for a very long time. And we do have this long-term perspective in what we do, looking at children everywhere in Turkey, where their rights and their needs are unfortunately not fully covered for some of them, and therefore focusing on the most vulnerable children. Turkey has made tremendous progress in the past decades, and has reached a remarkable level of development, but there are still children falling between the cracks. And the children falling between the cracks, we call them the most vulnerable children, will deserve our support, will deserve our attention and our assistance. And as Cedi was saying, not only from the government services, not only from UNICEF, or not only from the UNICEF Goodwill Ambassadors, but for the whole society. We all are, as individuals, advocates, champions of children's rights. And it should be a goal we have all together to, once again, make this world a better place for children. Thank you. But thank you very much for your question.
Çok teşekkür ediyoruz Filip Bey.
Thank you very much, Felipe, Mr. Philip, for your great and comprehensive answer. We have one last question. A colleague from Trabzon asks to Cedi, you spoke of your dreams becoming a national basketball player and playing for NBA, and what will come next? What is your next dream?
Teşekkür ederim.
Thank you for the question.
Ben aslında yani her sene kendim için bir hayal koyuyorum. Basketbol
Actually, every year I am setting an objective or a dream for myself. I have my dreams after ending my career. I have my own academy, and as I said, I want to reach more kids with my academy. I want to grow my academy. As I said, we have really talented sportsmen and sportswomen in our country, and sometimes the circumstances might not be available and they may have to end their sports career. So I want to make sure that I reach as many kids as possible, and I would be more than happy if I could reach out to more kids. If a kid says, I want to be like Cedi, it is more than enough for me. I hope all the kids will be much more successful than me.
mutlu olmaları
I really want them to be happy. That's my only wish
yani
for them.
bir işi seviyor olmaları.
And I want to make sure that they love their job and they are happy. That's the reason why I started this academy, because
İnsanlar istiyorum. Mutlu
I
olsunlar
want
istiyorum.
all the kids
Ben
to
de
do something
o yüzden akademi var.
want, they are happy with.
Umarım başarılı
And
ederler. Çok teşekkür ederim.
I would like to thank you all for giving me this opportunity.
Biz çok teşekkür ediyoruz Cedi.
Thank you,
Yavaş
Jerry.
yavaş yayınımızın sonuna
So we
geliyoruz.
have approached to the end of the
Son
broadcast.
sözleri sormak istiyorum. Eklemek istediğiniz
I want to ask
bir şey
Jerry
var mı?
and Philip, do you like to add something? Do you have any last message? We can start with you, Jerry.
Yani aslında söylenecek çok fazla şey yok. Gerçekten
Actually, there is not much to say. I want to extend my gratitude to all of you, particularly Mr. Philip and Semahanım. I am really pleased. I am really happy. I'm sure that we will do great things together with UNICEF. I am really excited for this. I wish we could gather physically and we could take a family photo, but due to the pandemic, we were unable to do that.
teşekkür ediyorum.
But as I said, I want to thank you all, and I'm really looking forward to doing great things with you. Thank you, Jerry.
Filip Bey,
Once again, welcome on board. Felipe, do you have any
Thank
message? Do you like to say something?
Now, first of all, I would like to once again thank you so much, JD, for joining us. It's a real pleasure to welcome you as a Goodwill Ambassador to UNICEF, and I know how great this collaboration will be, and how much it will mean for children and young people in Turkey and beyond Turkey. I mentioned the fans in Cleveland, but I'm sure you have many fans in NBA followers as well. So it cuts across the globe, I'm sure. And it's really great to see successful and bright young people like you. You're still a young person. Taking this commitment and engaging into such a noble cause, which is the cause of children. And I would like to thank all the media representatives and who joined us today. I'm really grateful you could join us. I see the media as a partner. You have also this power to relay the message, to advocate and defend the cause of children and of child rights. And to us in UNICEF, you are an essential partner. So please don't hesitate to reach out to us, to reach out to Sema Hanim and her team. We need your support. We need your help in changing the world for children and in making sure their rights are fulfilled wherever they live and whoever they are. Children are the most precious part of humanity and need our support and deserve our support. And to the teams who have organized this event, thank you very much indeed, and thank you for your hard work. And I very much look forward to seeing you again. And when we will be done one day, inshallah, with the COVID-19 pandemic, let's get together again and have the group photo JD was mentioning. But we'll have many opportunities in the near future, I'm sure. Thank you very much to you all.
ben de gerçekten hem Filip Bey'e hem
I
Cedi'ye
would like to thank Mr. Philip and Jedi for their kind words. This is the end of our press meeting. Dear members of press, thank you very much for joining. We're always ready to respond to your questions. You can re-watch the broadcast on our YouTube channel, and if you have any problem with the recording, please let us know and we will make sure that you receive the recording as quickly as possible. So thank you all once again. Welcome on board, Jedi. Thank you, Mr. Philip, and have a nice day all. Thank you.
Thank you.
second. Yayından çıktık. We're out.
We're out. Okay. JD, thank you so much. I think it went very well. No, I mean, Sema will tell us now how you and me performed, but I think it went very well.